Hello everyone, I am Wicca BluMoon, and today I am going to be explaining on a method that you can use on how to get to the astral plane. Now, there are several things that you need to do in order to prep yourself for going to the astral plane first, and then you will be ready to go on to the next phase, which is actually going to the astral plane. So, what I'm going to be explaining is that there are three meditative states. Alright, so the first one is going to be the light state. The second is going to be a heavy state. And the third is going to be a fluid. And this is the stage that you need to get to with your meditative state to be able to go to the astral plane. And you may ask, well, what does that mean? This means that your body and your mind are in a full state Alright, so in a fluid state, your body and mind are in a full state of disconnection from any sources around you. But you can still sense your energy and control it. So that means that you have no idea what's going on around you, around your body. But what you can do is that you actually have control of what is going on in your body, energy-wise. So with this, it does take a while to practice your meditative. It could be your meditative pose could help you out, get in a fluid sense. It just takes practice and practice and practice. If you are good at meditating, you probably can get in a fluid state very easily. If not, this is the state in which you need to practice on getting to. Now, some people have a problem with actually getting into meditation. It's because you cannot just turn off your mind, and that is key to meditating. Is that your mind doesn't run constantly. You don't think about the events of the day. You don't think about, oh well, did I pay the electric bill, or did I pay whatever. You do not think about anything going on in your life at the point. You just turn it off and you focus on the darkness whenever you close your eyes. And that is key to getting into a meditative state. Alright, so once you get into a fluid state, what you want to do is, let's see, how can I explain this? It's going to be kind of like um, seeing yourself in your mind. Um, it's kind of like a character design setup. Whenever you, if you ever played a video game to where you can actually see your character, you can actually choose their clothing. So let's see, we have so you can choose what kind of headwear, say whatever you want. You can choose what kind of eyewear you have. So if you want glasses, you can choose a vest. You can choose really anything you want to do. So let that be. It's totally up to you. That's the best way I can describe it, is like designing your own character. You choose what clothing you wear, what kind of accessories you have. I do recommend that you do have some sort of weapon with you, just in case you ever get into a corner and you have to defend yourself in the astral plane. There are things that will attempt to hurt you if you let them. So please keep that in mind, that you have a sword or dagger, or you can have a gun if you want it to. Really, anything is up for debate on that. So just whatever you would prefer to have. So once you actually can see yourself and you in the fluid state, and you can create your alter self, apparently, and then it is time to go to the astral plane, and this is going to take some practice. So what you want to do is you want to sit down. So let's say you're sitting down. Alright, so you're sitting down. What you want to do is, first you want to let it be known to yourself that you want to go to the astral plane. And while you think of that, sense your body actually with wings. You might hear some fluttering, which that is good. And imagine you are whenever you get that sensation, imagine yourself actually rising out of your body. I know you're like, what's that going to do? That is going to actually have your inner consciousness. If you're thinking about going to the astral plane, it will actually lift you up out, and then you should be well on your way to the astral plane. Alright, now when you go to the astral plane, what you will notice is that things are going to look a lot different. So the sky is different, the land is different, it is just a different place in which you can fly with some practice. There are areas that you can only reach when you are able to fly. So keep that in mind and practice. Now, really what you do there is totally up to you. You can, if you want to do spells on the astral plane, you can. in which it is a really unique and cool experience because you can actually see your magic coming out of your body, which is really a unique experience in itself. But what you want to do is take everything cautiously whenever you're there first a couple times. You want to look at yourself and look at your surroundings first of all, so then that way you can determine which way you want to go. Things are going to be weird there. There is no law of physics. Anything is possible, so please keep that in mind. And before you go there, you might actually go through a tunnel, which I have several times. So while you're flying in the tunnel, just keep in mind that just keep thinking about how you're wanting to go to the astral plane, and you'll get there. So I know it kind of sounds easy, but it takes practice. Everything takes practice, and everything is going to seem odd and unfamiliar to you, but just take it slowly. And if you have any questions, you could always DM me on Twitter. I will answer any questions you have, or leave a comment on the bottom of the page. I want to thank you, and I wish all of you a happy adventure. Thank you.